In this video, we're going over the best weekly paying ETFs on the market right now, and we're using YieldCanary as always to go over these funds. And as you can see behind me, the office is under construction right now, so I'm going to be shutting off the camera so you can just see my screen, and we will get right into it. All right, we are on the main dashboard of YieldCanary, and there are three metrics in particular that we are going over today. The first one is the true income yield. This is a very important metric on YieldCanary, and essentially what it does is it takes the headline yield, which is the trailing 12-month yield, and it subtracts out the portion that we are calculating as return of capital. The formula for this is the headline yield multiplied by 1 minus the destructive return of capital, and that gives us the true income yield. Next up is the return of capital itself, and the way we calculate this is by looking at two main things. First is the actual distributions that the fund has paid, and then we look at how much the fund's NAV or share price has changed over time. So if a fund's paying out more than it's earning through dividends and options and the NAV is steadily declining, we calculate what portion of those payouts must be coming from investors' own capital, your own capital. And the way we do return of capital, it is just an estimate based on historical data. It updates every week. We also have this tax efficient ROC badge that we just implemented recently, and this is to show funds that use return of capital intentionally for tax advantages, since those are treated differently. And finally, the third metric we're going over today is the monthly spendable cash yield. This one is super practical. It answers the question, if I own this ETF, how much can I actually expect to spend each month after I pay taxes? What it does is it takes the most recent full month's distribution. It applies your personal tax rate that you can set up in your settings in the top right of the dashboard there. And it shows you the real after-tax cash for that month. So it's not annualized. It's based on the actual last payout that the fund distributed. And it gives you a very realistic picture of the spendable income you would actually see in your brokerage account. So we're going to be going through the top 5 in order of monthly spendable cash yield. And the first one on the list is ticker TSMY. This is the YieldMax TSM option income ETF. Just some basic metrics here. You can see the Canary status is healthy. We have a true income yield of 41% and take-home cash return of about 44%. The return of capital sitting at about 22%, and the monthly spendable cash yield is around 3%. Something to note on YieldCanary, and you can start a 7-day free trial today, by the way, is you can click into any one of these ETFs and you can see what we call the ETF deep dive. Gives you a lot more info than what's on the dashboard. You can click through, see the different dividend payouts. Something I really like is this dividend events. You can see the cash amount from the most recent payment. So the deep dive there is when you click into any one of these tickers. So that's number 5. Number 4 on the list is AMDW. This is from Roundhill, the AMD weekly pay. All of these are going to be healthy funds that we're going through today. True income yield of about 37%. And we have 0% on the return of capital, and the monthly spendable cash yield at 3.5%. Number 4 on the list is AVGW. And this one is also Roundhill Fund, the AVGO weekly pay. True income yield of about 35.5%. The return of capital ROC is sitting at about 44%. And we have a monthly spendable cash yield at 3.74%. Number 2 on the list is GOOY, GOOY. This is the YieldMax Google option income ETF. And this one, we have a true income yield of about 28%. The return of capital at about 48%. And the monthly spendable cash yield is just over 5%. And finally, Number one on the list is AMDY, and this is also a yield max fund. This one has the tax efficient badge. This is their AMD option income ETF, true income yield, just under 69%, return of capital about 42%, and we have a monthly spendable cash yield of 5.77%. Now, the list that we just went through is actually in the Insights tab over on the left-hand panel here. You can click on that. This is a curated bunch of lists. There are 11 in total with some market snapshots up top here. But if we scroll down, you can see right here the best weekly payer list. There's 10. You can click to see 5 more. And you can see the ones that we just went through, top 5 here, plus all the ones underneath it as well. So that was our top 5 list. Just to summarize, we had TSMY, AMDW, AVGW, GOOY, and AMDY. If you like this list, if you want to check out YieldCanary, see everything we got going on, we just launched the portfolio linking feature, so you can come in here and add your holdings and see all of this data, all of the proprietary stuff that we show that no one else shows. You can start your free 7-day trial today by going to yieldcanary.com. One other thing I wanted to mention is our new newsletter. It's a weekly newsletter we just launched. It's called the Canary Report. We're going through everything that YieldCanary has, all the data, the industry news, biggest movers of the week, all the good stuff in the income investing space. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to jump on the Canary Report. It's absolutely free. And also, if you want to join the community on Reddit, we are coming up on 300 members. It is r/YieldCanary on Reddit. Come and join, come hang out and talk. Leave the link for this below as well. So subscribe, comment down below, all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next video.